What's up, Mark? Hey, so you want me to tell you about my favorite mistake that I've made on the show? That's interesting. I've given this some thought. And I think my favorite mistake is when it's probably one of my earliest mistakes. It was when I would still get really scared before talking on air, and it was during Funniest Thing from the Sports Weekend. We've replayed this sound before. We've also, believe it's a rejoin, back when we did rejoins. It was Tyron Smith Tyrod Taylor. Okay, so the situation was we were going around the room and saying Funniest Thing from the Sports Weekend, and my funniest thing was the Cowboys that week had played on NBC Sunday Night Football, and there was just a graphic of Tyron Smith at one point, the left tackle for the Cowboys, and it was just the graphic of like showing how large he was, and he had a football in his hands, kind of the way I'm holding, like he was, and the way his hands squashed it, the football looked so small in his hands, and it was just an amazingly funny picture because of how large his hands were. And the way I just said that to you is what I was kind of trying to go for on air. But I was new to speaking on air. This was back in the day when I would only kind of speak during Funniest Thing from the Sports Weekend. So like the whole day before the show, I would be thinking, okay, we got Funniest Thing today. I got to talk on air, and that's a big deal, and I'm nervous about it. What am I going to do? Let me pick something that's really quick to say, because I would generally avoid, even if I thought something was funnier, that was a really long, detailed sentence, I would be like, nope, too much pressure, I'm just going to go. I would always look for the simplest, funniest thing to say, and I thought, Tyrod Smith, he was holding a ball, and it looked, and so basically what happened was I started talking, and someone said something to me right before air, so I got rattled, and I lost my train of thought, so I ended up calling him Tyrod Smith Tyrod Taylor, and I just fumbled on his name 3 or 4 times, and then I would just lost all confidence, and I was like, the ball in his hand, it looks so small, and it's a really funny clip to hear back. It makes me cringe. It makes me realize how far I've come, as far as just I don't generally get scared now when I am going to talk on air. Sometimes I lose my train of thought, because I'll be wanting to say something, and then I'll hear someone say something, and then Dan will go to me, and I'm like, oh wait, what was I going to say just before that? So that still happens sometimes, but it's never of fear. But that's a funny thing to think about, how far and how long ago that was, and how embarrassing that was. But our show, it was an embarrassing thing, but we ended up turning it into a win, and we've replayed it a bunch. It was a rejoin, so look at me. Even when I'm bad, I'm good. That's the beauty of the show. But I hope that's what you wanted. It's a little wordy, I know. I hope your podcast, you can tighten me up a little bit, make me sound better than I actually am. But Mark, I appreciate the support. I feel like you've already, it is a better cause to do $100 to Ron than to this, but I was going to say you don't have to do that. This is enough, but if you'd like to donate to Ron, that would be nice too. Maybe I'll make a little donation to Ron, because now you made me feel bad. I'm just kidding. It's a great cause. He's got a huge endowment, baby. Anyways, Mark, appreciate the support. Have a good day.